You are probably going to have to acknowledge that there are some gender issues in digital technology. There are only 18% of women working in digital technology, and a lot of them are on the softer side of digital technology, doing project management or account management. And women, even if they have sort of the hard coding skills, often find themselves pushed into roles that use softer skills. Those roles are often worse paid, so the average woman in technology earns around £14 an hour compared to the average man who earns around £17 an hour. So there is a problem, and we can't really escape it. So it's worth talking about, but talk about it in a way that we want to address it by getting more women involved, because it's better for everybody. Everybody wins. The workplaces are happier when there's more women, they're more productive, and employees are easier to recruit and stay longer when there is a more equitable balance between men and women. Children's ambitions are largely influenced by their parents. In fact, children are up to 8 times more likely to do the same job or similar job to one of their parents as to do a job that neither of their parents have ever had. So part of you going into schools is to help educate teachers, careers advisors, and hopefully indirectly parents to change their ideas of what STEM is about. Research has shown that mothers have a huge impact on whether their daughters choose technology and STEM subjects. Mothers generally want their children to be happy more than they want their children to be successful, and they worry that if their daughter goes into a male-dominated field like technology, they will be isolated and therefore unhappy. So research has shown that mothers tend to put their daughters off making that choice. However, if the daughter can persuade them that they will be happy in that industry, the mothers will be supportive. Fathers tend to be a lot more supportive, possibly because they don't quite see the same obstacles to being women in a man's world. Girls are put off studying technology and STEM subjects at a very early age, and it gets much worse when they hit puberty and adolescence, when they start identifying more with being a woman, and they see that technology and science and maths are perceived to be men's subjects, and they think it's not for them. So they start excluding themselves. So even though more girls than boys report enjoying science, very few girls actually take science at an advanced level or imagine themselves working as a scientist or working in technology. So girls are not pursuing their interests because of the fear of going into STEM-related subjects. And this is what programs like this are trying to address, to allow women and young girls the freedom to explore their interests without feeling that they don't fit in. The main reason young women give for not taking computer science at university is feeling that they won't fit in with their course mates. They imagine their course mates will have been programming since they were very young, they will be doing it for fun in their spare time, and if these women feel that they have other interests and that they're not going to be spending all their time programming, they may feel that they're at a disadvantage and they'll never be able to compete. They may also feel that the male course mates will join together and have similar interests, and they'll feel like they're excluded because they have different interests. These same women have said that if they had had a role model to help them feel more confident and comfortable on their courses, or if there were more women that they could turn to help them with their work or just to feel supported, they'd be more likely to study computer science. And that's why being a role model or being a mentor to a young woman in technology is so important. It's the number one reason that women will stay in technology, is if they feel that they've got the support of someone who can help them. Research has shown that girls are motivated by wanting to make a difference in the world. So when you talk about technology, show how it's making a difference to people's lives and show the impact that it's having, and give the practical applications, because girls find it, and young children generally actually find it difficult to think of things in the abstract. They want to see what the practical applications are. Girls want to use creativity, they want to solve problems, and they want to work with other people. And they don't see technology as providing any of these things, when obviously it does. So when you're talking about technology, show how creative it can be, and show how within tech companies you are working within large teams of people. And teamwork is very important, so they won't be on their own working remotely. Encourage young girls to join single-sex groups if they've got coding clubs at school or science clubs for girls. Because research has shown that girls who join these groups, and women who join these groups too, feel much more confident in what they're doing. And within these groups, they feel that they can try new things, they can ask questions without the fear of being judged. Girls may not feel that they know how to code or know where to start with coding. So make sure that you direct them to sources that are available. If the school has after-school computer clubs, then direct them to that. Girls feel much more comfortable in an all-female environment, and so some schools are running girl-only clubs, and they're recommended. But if a school isn't running that, then direct girls who are interested to online courses that they can do, and tell them they can get further help in online forums. And in these forums, they don't need to admit that they're a girl, so they don't need to worry about appearing stupid because it's just online.